Good morning, all of you. In a standard 9, we see the second chapter of it, a parallel lines. Last time we see the first chapter in which the basic concept in a geometry is studied. Now the next part of that is a parallel lines. What is the meaning of a parallel lines? Now look here. Parallel lines. Which lines are said to be a parallel lines? When we given a one of this a plane, this is a blackboard is say as a plane. On this plane we give the two lines. When two coplanar lines are drawn and these two lines are not intersect to each other. Suppose this is one of a line and this is another line. Give the name of that lines as line here and this is a line here. These two lines are lying in this a plane and these two lines are not intersect to each other. Then these two lines, line here and line here, are called as a parallel lines. So that we write the definition of a parallel lines. Write down the lines which cannot the lines which lie in a which are coplanar lines do not intersect each other. These lines are called parallel lines. These lines are called as a parallel lines. Suppose we know the window in our home. This is a window and we know these windows are having a bars. These windows are having a bars which are set like this. This is one of a bar, this is another bar, this is the third of a bar, and these bars are located as a parallel to the window. Now we draw one of a line which is intersect like this. These bars are say as a parallel bar. A, B, C, D, E, F, Z. Bars are parallel to each other. Now this line is here is intersect each bar, so that there are the lines intersecting the different distinct points, so that angles are formed to each intersecting point of that line here to each bar. That means there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and on this way there are the angles are the formed. Now we see the lines are the parallel, and another one concept is that the lines are not parallel. That means when we draw one of a line, this is a one of a line, give the name as P, and another one line, say this is the line, another line, give the name of that line is Q. These two lines we say they are coplanar lines, but they are intersect to each other at one point. Say as here these two lines are drawn. After that, sometime they are intersect to each other at a distinct point. This is the point of intersection. So that we say that here the line P and the line Q, these two lines are not parallel. Are you getting now? So that this concept is very clear in here. The parallel lines, the lines which are coplanar. Coplanar means these two lines are lie in a same plane. Plane is a one of the plane, and these two lines are lie on that plane, and they do not intersect to each other. ते कधीही एकमेकांना छेदणार नाही. मग अशा स्वरूपाच्या असणाऱ्या रेषांना समांतर रेषा असे म्हणतात. लक्षात आलं? आता आपण पुढचा घटक घेऊ आपण यातला. नाउ द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज दॅट when we given as such as two lines which are as parallel or not parallel but they are lie in this the plane, then what happen? Look here. Next concept is that the angle formed by the two lines intersect to each other in a plane. We draw here the two lines. This is the first line. We the name as here. Now this is another one of line. This is line is M, and draw a intersecting line to these two lines. Say this line is M. Then what happened? Look here. Line M, and line M are lie in a same plane, so that these lines are coplanar lines. Now from that here, line M is intersect the line M at point. Give the name of that point is P. And here another one point which intersect the line M at point M. Give the point name as Q. Now there are having the four angles are formed to each intersecting point formed by line L and the line L. Give the name of that points as line is A, B, C, D, E, F, Z, H. These are the angles are formed by the intersecting line L to the two lines L and M at each distinct point. So that P and Q are the two distinct points. Which angles are formed in here? Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. And second here, angle E, angle F, angle Z, and angle H. In here, which type of these angles are formed in here? We now see that the corresponding angle, but the lines are not as a parallel. So that first is that the pairs of corresponding angle. First part of that, pairs of corresponding angle. Which are the corresponding angle? These are formed by the two lines and the intersecting line at one part of that line 1 M, and which are as above to that lines. That means here angle A and angle E. This is one pair of the corresponding angle. We write here first pair, angle A, angle E are the corresponding angle. Now the second pair, another one pair, say as here angle B and angle A. Angle A, B angle here. Then third pair is angle C, and angle Z, angle Z. Now the fourth pair is angle D and angle H. Now the second one of the type of that angles is that pairs of alternate angles. Pairs of alternate angles. Pair of alternate angles. Which are the alternate angles? There are interior. Here look here. Which are the interior angles? Say as here this is the angle D and the angle F. First pair. Angle D, angle F is the interior alternate angle. Now the second pair of that is here. Angle C and angle E. Angle C and angle E are the alternate interior angle. Interior means these two pairs are formed in the interior side of the line L and M, formed by the intersecting line M. Alternate. One is here, another is here. One is here, then another is here. These are the interior side of the two lines L and M by forming here the line M. So that this is the alternate angles formed by the interior side. Now the third is that pairs of alternate angle which are exterior angle. Which are exterior angle. Third point. Pairs of alternate exterior angles. Exterior angles. Which are of these? Exterior म्हणजे बाह्य भागातून तयार होणारे कोन. This is the one of angle A and this angle is Z. These are the exterior angles. Look here, you have a symbol like this. Angle A and angle Z. Angle Z. Second pair, angle B. Angle B and angle H. These two pairs are exterior alternate angle. Now the next is that pairs of interior angles. Pairs of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Pair of fourth point is that pairs of interior angles and same side of the transversal. Which are of these? The first pair is angle D and angle E. Angle D, angle E is the first pair. Now the second pair is that angle C and angle F. Angle C and angle F. These two pairs are interior angles are formed. These are the types of the angles are formed by the two lines and the intersecting line. There are whole total 8 angles are formed. How many angles? A, B, C, D. These are the 4. Here will be also E, F, Z and H. this is also 4, so that this angle 4 and this angle 4, and whole total angles are 8 angles are formed by the transversal to the given two lines are in a plane. Then we say that which type of these the angles we have to see in here: the corresponding angle, alternate angle, then the interior alternate angle, exterior alternate angle, interior angle are the form. And one another point is that the opposite angles are also formed. Opposite angle. Next point is the opposite angles pair. Which are the opposite angle? The lines which are intersect to each other. Then there are the two pairs of opposite angles are formed. Which are of these? Now look here. This is a first pair. First pair. Angle A, angle C. Second pair. This is the second pair. Angle B, angle D. Third pair. Here is one pair. Angle E, angle Z. Fourth pair. Angle F, angle F. These are the four pairs which are opposite angles are formed by the two lines intersect to each other. Are you getting? This is the one of the most important point we have to see in here. By this the given lines are in a plane and one line is a transversal to the given two lines. Then there are forming which type of the angles we see in here. Now the next one is that some properties, important properties. The important properties. Write down. The first of this property is when two lines intersect the pairs of opposite angles. The pair of opposite angles form are congruent. Then the second one of that, the angles in a linear pair are supplementary. Then third property of these lines are formed an angle is that when one pair of corresponding angles is congruent, then all the remaining pairs of corresponding angles are congruent. fourth is that when one pair of alternate angles is congruent, then all the pairs remaining pairs are congruent. In the alternate angle. Now the fifth is that when one pair of interior angles, one on one side of the transversal is supplementary, then the other pair of interior angles is also supplementary. These are the properties of the lines are formed and the transversal form. In previous we see that here. Now in here, the first of that is the here. When two lines intersect, then the pair of opposite angles formed are congruent. That means here we see these two lines are intersect, then the two opposite angles pairs are the congruent. The angles in a linear pair are supplementary. When you get as this is one of a line, another one is a transversal, then these two angles are supplementary. These two angles are supplementary. What is the meaning of a supplementary? The sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degree. These two angles sum is equal to 180 degree. Now third, when one pair of corresponding angles is congruent. Which are the corresponding angles? Suppose these are the two lines and this is a transversal. This angle and this angle are the congruent. When one pair of the corresponding angles is congruent, then all the remaining pairs of corresponding angles are congruent. Then remaining pairs are, this is one pair, this is another pair, this is also another pair. These pairs are also congruent pairs of corresponding angle. Now the third property is that when one pair of alternates angle, which is the alternates angle? Look here, these are the two lines. This is the transversal. This is one of an angle, and this is another one angle. These two angles are interior alternate angles. These pairs are congruent. When one pair of alternate angle is congruent, then all the remaining pairs of alternate angles are congruent. Remaining pair is this angle and this pair. These two angles are the congruent. Also, alternate angles, exterior alternate angles are also congruent. This is the another one of that. This is a exterior alternate angle is also computed. Now the last is the property is when one pair of interior angles on one side of the transverse interior angle, these two are the interior angles, is supplementary, then the other pair of interior angle is also supplementary. That means suppose this angle is 120, the remaining angle is say as 60. The sum of these two angles is 180. Then also here is another one pair of interior angle is also supplementary. This is also supplementary. How is it possible? This is 120. This is also 120. These are the alternate angle. This is 60 degree. This is also 60 degree. And sum of these two angles 60 plus 120 is equal to 180. So that we get as in here the properties are satisfied, and so that we learn about this the property of the parallel lines or any two other lines and the intersecting line, which type of the angles we have to see in here. Okay, thank you. We will now see in the next lecture of that the parallel lines and the concept of that the theorem in the interior angle test we have to see in the next hour period. Okay, thank you all of us to join us.